Intelligent design theorists claim that because DNA contains CSI, it cannot possibly have evolved. In this video, I will show you that CSI, complex specified information, is all that intelligent design theory says it is, and less. Much less. Let's flesh out the acronym a little bit. Complex. Having enough necessary precision to realistically eliminate a chance explanation. Specified. To name or state explicitly or in detail. Information. That which can be massaged into a digital format. Intelligent design theorists claim that CSI is always the product of mind, of intelligence. I will demonstrate this to be false. I will then show that a careful subset of CSI is everything that intelligent design theorists claim. Almost. My hope is that adding precision to the definition will add clarity to the information argument. Consider this image file, 2.5 megs of complex information. Does it specify something? Yes, it does. It specifies a particular view out of my living room window. Is this a product of mind? Well, not directly, that's for sure. More importantly, this is not the kind of information that is the hallmark of DNA.
May I introduce myself? My name is Bruce Fast. I am a multiply patented software engineer. The medium of the software engineer is information. As an information engineer, I add fresh functionality to existing computer systems. As mechanical engineers have an experiential understanding of mechanical systems, and electrical engineers have a practical understanding of electricity, so we information engineers have an intimate, experiential understanding of information. We know how to use information to get things done. This is why I believe I am qualified to speak on this topic.
So there is another source of CSI, detection. We use various classes of detectors, sensors, switches, measuring tools, cameras. Keyboards, mice, and game controllers are all detectors of human intention. What detectors do is convert some aspect of the physical world into information. So all of these detectors mindlessly produce specified information. So we know that CSI can come from detectors. Where else can CSI come from? Transformations. Let me illustrate. The simplest transformation is the copy. DNA, of course, is copied. But there are other transformations that we do with data. We can invert the image's color. This is considered a lossless transformation because you can transform it back to its original. Then there are lossy transformations, like making the image black and white. Or we could make a histogram of the image to represent it as a graph. Transformations sometimes reduce the amount of CSI, and sometimes they increase it, such as in a video game where the press of one button can send the game off into new vistas, producing CSI video of the ride. But transformations are common, routine in computer software. It could even be said that it is core to what computing is about. Transformation normally looks like this. We begin with a general transforming agent. The agent is given some input, say, the measurements from a detector. The agent responds to the input according to the instructions she was given. She uses those instructions to produce a transformation of the input. The transformation is her work product. Of course, her instructions may not require input. She may be instructed to produce certain output during downtime. Consider this example. Give a well-written recipe to 10 chefs, and you will get the same results from each of them. However, if a chef is only trained in imperial measure, and the recipe is written in metric, he will be stymied. Both the instructions and the transforming agent need to be on the same page, need to be using the same standard. Software is the same. As a software engineer, I develop instructions. The CPU executes the instructions flawlessly and gets the results defined by the instructions, even when the instructions are wrong. We call wrong instructions bugs. When the CPU was built, its designers didn't even consider that it would someday implement that particular set of instructions. And the order of the nucleotides in DNA is instructions. The transcription translation system is the transforming agent. The resultant protein is the work product, and this table is the standard. So we can separate information into three classes: detection, instructions, and transformation. Detectors convert aspects of the physical world into information. Instructions convert the detections into transformations. So instructions cause the transformations. So where detections are reactive, instructions are causal, and transformations are effect. Detections are input, instructions are processing, transformations are the output. But it is also usual for the transformation from one set of instructions to be used as input to another set of instructions. And some processes don't require any input at all. It turns out that even instructions can be transformed. In each case, the instructions play an active role causing new transformations, new output. Now we can make the first improvement to the CSI definition. Let's call it complex specified instructions.
As an information engineer, I have personally processed gigabytes of detections, mostly in the form of scans of documents. And my software has mindlessly produced terabytes of data of transformations. Yet in my career, I have only produced a few megabytes of instructions. But my intellectual energy, creativity, inventiveness, prowess, sweat, and swearing has all been spent mindfully producing those instructions. It is instructions, not detections or transformations, that are the direct product of mind. And it is instructions that are found encoded in DNA.
My next two videos will be a continuation of the theme of what's wrong with the CSI definition. The next video will challenge that CSI is arbitrary, and the third will show that CSI can truly be modified by random mutation and natural selection. I currently have plans for about 10 videos. I promise that I won't make videos just to make more videos. But if I have a truly unique perspective, another video will arrive. I don't expect to follow any timeline, so the best way to stay informed is to subscribe and to ring the bell, turning on notifications. So let the premises be challenged.